This is my author discussion on W.E.B. Du Bois. W.E.B. Du Bois was born on February 23rd, 1868 in Barrington, Massachusetts. Barrington is well known for having little to no segregation at the time. So there was no segregation in restaurants or public restrooms or water fountains. So everyone was using the same stuff in regard to race. Um, he was the son of Alfred Du Bois, and his mother was Mary Sylvina Burghard. His father abandoned his family in 1870 when he was only 2 years old, and his mother passed away when he was only 17 due to a stroke. After finishing high school, he moved to Nashville, Tennessee to attend Fisk University. A little bit more about his education. So Fisk University in Nashville, Tennessee is known to be a historically black school. So the majority of the students there are of color. And he felt that this would be a good fit for him. But halfway through his degree there at Fisk, he was offered a full ride scholarship to Harvard, where he completed his second bachelor degree. And because some of his credits for Fisk didn't all transfer, he did have to take some additional classes. He later went on to a graduate study at the University of Berlin and eventually became the first African American to receive a PhD from Harvard. These were some of his academic accomplishments, and just here are some more of his other accomplishments. So, more on the political side, he co-founded and led the Niagara Group, a civil rights activist group. This movement laid the foundation for equal rights and expressed W.E.B. Du Bois' advance for classical education. And when this group disbanded, parts of it inspired the creation of the NAACP, and that was on W.E.B. Du Bois' part. The NAACP is a civil rights organization focused to advance justice for African Americans. And he co-founded and created the NAACP. Along with this, he was awarded the honorary doctoral degree from Humboldt University in 1958, along with being awarded the Spring Arm Medal in 1920 and the Lenin Peace Prize in 1959. Some of his publications are listed here below. He wrote 17 books in total and wrote a lot of poetry as well. W.E.B. Du Bois contributed much to society, whether it be books, speeches, or poetry. His impact is profound, and some of his popular works include The Souls of Black Folk, The Negro, Dark Water, Criteria for Negro Art, Black Reconstruction in America, and Litany of Atlanta. And one that stood out to me in particular was The Souls of Black Folks, because it was one of the biggest publications and the first in its time to show the affirmation of Black pride. So that was very important. And one of W.E.B. Du Bois' main messages was the philosophy of change in the country and society, along with culture and how it pertains to blacks' lives. I thought that was very interesting. He had some roles in politics as well. Through his works, he inspired individuals to make changes to society themselves and to fight oppression. He promotes initiative and ambition. And Booker T. Washington considered W.E.B. Du Bois to be his arch rival. And throughout both their careers, they kind of picked up the heat on their perceptions of things and their differences. But yeah, some of his speeches even challenged Booker T. Washington. So they went back and forth a lot. Towards the end of his life and his career in 1948, it is believed that his radical leftist views were the cause of his resignation from the NAACP. He died shortly after in August on August 27th, 1963, at age of 95 in Accra, Ghana. The day before Martin Luther King delivered his "I Have a Dream" speech, and he was working on the Encyclopedia of African Diaspora. I would just like to say thank you everyone for watching, and here are my references. Thank you.